Goblins? Or shadows? Well, here's the thing. Goblins, lovely little bastards that they are, they give me 60% life. Worthless! Shadows, though they are completely necessary for me to fight at some point, because I need to get that goddamn sword, and then fight them, they take away veals from me. So I'm gonna go with a round of goblins. Every single time you fight shadows in the goddamn endless mode, they take your companion for the entirety of that quest. You attend the summons of a high-ranking cleric within the city. Goblins, the gaunt, pale clergyman exclaims. The stinking wretches have invaded sacred ground and are, even now, desecrating all manner of holy relics. He extends a crooked finger to emphasize his point, saying, "Violence is strictly forbidden within the hallowed chamber of the mausoleum, on pain of expulsion from our holy order and a blight upon the soul." The old man looks you up and down. As a common sellsword, however, I expect that you will have no issue with getting the job done. An armed guard dressed in the familiar white and red of the Order of Callus's Might provides a scroll granting access to the church that houses the entrance to the tombs.
No good will come of this.
Yes. I have no food for myself, so an artifact, sure. So, when Malaclips failed to show for breakfast, you began fearing for his life. Eventually, you find him face down in a rain barrel, a young girl repeatedly dunking his head in the water. The bard said he'd save us from Lady Lily's mercenaries, but then he drank himself into a stupor before he could tell us that his brilliant plan. The girl lifts Malaclips' head from the barrel and slaps him. When our ma'am is in her cups, Aunt Gillett makes her walk the turnip field till she can see straight again. If you march him around a bit, maybe he'll come good. You drag Malaclips out of the city gates. "Tally-ho, old bean," he mumbles. "Some fresh air will definitely do him some good." The tavern is crowded as you sit arguing with a pair of adventurers from the southern kingdoms. Coin and drink flowed freely through the evening as the three of you swapped tales over a game of cards. But now, having been beaten soundly and thus robbed of the gold you gambled away from a rich dwarf earlier that day, their insistence that your claims of heroics are as fanciful as tales of a white minotaur has you reaching for your blade. Hey, I fought a white minotaur multiple times. Kicked my ass multiple times. "Why not prove your fellow mercenary?" the powerfully built warrior taunts. "How about a wager?" "Yes," the thin-robed man smirks. "Surely a hero of your stature can complete your quest without the aid of, say, any magical artifacts?" With a rage in your heart and drink dulling your senses, you agree to the wager. The thin-robed man speaks some strange words and touches your forehead, saying, "Just to make sure you keep your word, your artifacts will be returned at the end of this adventure." I don't have any artifacts, so ha! The other tavern patrons, having taken an interest in your heated exchange, cheer your decision. "They'll be dead before noon tomorrow," one man says. "I'll take that wager," you hear a woman reply.
Do not underthink your decisions.
Face of Callus, the pit! St. Tala's Day! It's a scouting party. Courier! And duel. We're gonna need those Inquisitor's raiments. A ring of food. Intriguing sword. Fitted leather armor? No. Goblin King's gift. Healing spirits. And frontier bar boot. Those are some good cards there. Oof. Courier.
The first two are merely a chance to get yourself warm.
Yeah.
From here, the challenge builds.
Right. What do you got for me? Reinforced helm, garbage. Buy me some food so I can at least last the day. Buy me some food and I'll walk away. I hope that I can find something good. 2 random items? No thanks, buddy. I don't care for your shit. The pit!
Can you reach the end of this challenge before you start?
Alright. This is the card. This is the card that I ran into. You were surprised one fine evening by the sudden appearance of a portal opening beneath you. This is how we ended up in those pits in the first place. Just randomly a fucking pit. A portal opens up. Landing roughly on muddy ground, you find yourself trapped in a crudely made cell. The moans and cries of beast and men sound from similar cages around you. You have little time to orient yourself before you are bustled out and forced to choose an opponent to battle. Right. I'm gonna go with 6 Blight. Yes. The cheers and jeers of the spectators above you drown out any chance of attempting to talk to your enemy or of begging to be freed. You fools, I have 2 companions! I should have gone with the thieves. I forgot that the companions are with me. I'm thinking of the last round of this card, which you're all by yourself.
Why do you keep getting us into these situations?
Because I like these situations, Mal. They're fun for me. Come on! Come all to your deaths. Oh, the goblins aren't happy with my victories. Round 1 done. Bring out the next round. You are given time to wipe the blood from your weapon as the bodies of the fallen are dragged away. The crowd amuses itself by gambling on your fate. I'll bet my last 10 gold that he dies before the 3rd round, someone calls. Well, they're all goblins in the round, so, you know, clearly they're in the crowd, so clearly they have the goblin voice. We're gonna go with the 4 agreed. And our anarchist agreed, because I'd rather face them than I would some mages, really. You size up your opponents as they enter the arena. Still have my 2 allies. You're screwed. This time I know how to get the token, and I'll explain how I failed to get the token as we get there. Hello. Whoa. I'm fairly certain I know how to get the token. I mean, we're gonna try this time for it, and if we don't get it, obviously, there's more to do. Bills! Eat that man! What are you doing? Go and eat that man, damn it! You failed! It would be lovely for you to pay attention, Veals. You could have eaten that man. He was downed and everything. The hell are you doing? Alright. You have another chance to catch your breath before the 3rd round begins. A squat, ancient goblin approaches you. His thick, rough skin is covered in 100 scars, and the skull of an unusually large lizard rests on his head. He glares up at you intently with his remaining good eye. I am Goblin. Wait, no, that's right. I am Goblin. The creature speaks with a deep voice like a boulder being dragged over stone. I run the pit. You seem to know how to handle yourself in combat. Survive this round and you may go free. Fight well and you will be rewarded. Yes. Yes. Choose to fight without your companion. Veal scoffs and climbs into a seat close to the action. Choose to fight with rusty equipment only. You offer to throw down your magical trinkets and fight like a true warrior. The crowd cheers. Inspect rewards more options. Taunt your opponent. You yell taunts and challenges to your opponents, insulting their parentage and explaining in detail how quickly you will dispatch each of them. Your father was a hamster and your mother smelt of elderberries. Choose to fight without using your weapon ability. You boast of your fighting prowess, claiming that you will win the day using only base combat techniques so that even simpletons like your opponents may have a chance to win. That is all that I did the first time around. There are still these 3. Taunt my opponents again. Oh no, I did that one as well. Forgot about that, because I did have a brimstone encounter. Feeding off the crowd, you yell more taunts and challenges to your opponents. You disparage their education, their career prospects, and even their fashion sense. The crowd gasps at the viciousness of your repartee, and the terror of Blight goes Super Saiyan for it. Ooh, crown of scales. Maybe that's all I needed to do. But you know what? Just to make sure, I'm gonna go all out. Activate traps. Goblin gives a signal and a dozen gnomes rush into the arena, dragging behind them all manner of violent-looking devices. The crowd cheers in anticipation. And demand more combatants. You boast of your fighting prowess, offering to take on more challengers. Okay. I'm going all out. To more challengers. Okay, that's more like it. So, this is literally everything I could possibly do. I have 57 health, let's do this. A massive gong sounds as you draw your weapons and prepare for combat. A large stone golem collects your gear before the battle begins. That's not great. Come on. You die. Come here, you little fucker. You're dead. Come on. Kill it. Kill it now, then. If it wants to be a piece of shit, fucking do that garbage, then it dies. Goodbye. 3 more. No. Whoa, you're a cheeky bastard. Goodbye. You make victory too easy for me at this point. Excuse me, I have a northerner to slaughter. You're done. Oh, that was a grueling fight. So much shit. The crowd cheers as the fallen are cleared from the arena and you claim your rewards. 10 life. I need more. 5 fame. Okay. 15 gold. Great. 3 food. 10 gold. I really wish I had more. 15 max life. That's not bad. 5 more fame. Okay. 5 more. Okay. 5 more fame. Okay. And the stone golem returns your old equipment. The ancient goblin Robin approaches you again. I've not seen a match as glorious as that since I fought in the arena myself. He hands you a helmet crafted from the skull of a lizard and identical to his own headgear. I took this from the last lizardman I ever saw, and I killed every lizardman I ever saw. He was the last of his kind. Few alive today know how deadly they really were, how close they came to taking this entire land, until Callus killed their king. Take it. It will find greater adventure with you than rotting here with me in the pits.
A last relic of the majesty
Sweet.
that once strode here.
KO escape. Snaring goblins become knocked down when you escape their snare. Life pain cards inflict 50% less damage when your life is less than 50. Sweet. And I get the token?
Done.
That's the important thing. You are released from the arena as a champion. As I am with all arenas that I ever enter. St. Tala's Day! Oh my goodness, my word, oh my word. I will request a blessing for a good harvest. There are no food blessing cards in the deck. I will ask for good health. Acquire 40 gold on a single map to gain 30 max life, then discard this card. Well, that's not great. And I will be blessed for luck. After losing 3 precision gam, okay. Really? Tala? Kuberak's favor. You set up camp one night beside an old forgotten battlefield. It is a haunted place. Local legends say the field is strewn with the bones of 100 witches. Your supper is interrupted by the arrival of a strange horned creature. Greetings, mortal. My time here is limited, but I wish to offer you my aid. The creature gives you a brief but entirely accurate summary of your adventures so far. I like you, human, it says, peering at you intently with unblinking eyes. I want you to succeed and fulfill your destiny. Let's bargain. Gain 15 food and lose 1 random equipment. Gain a map of the area and gain 1 curse. Or gain 2 pieces of equipment and lose 10% max life. Well, here's the thing, Kuberak. I don't need anything from you. Okay, bye. So Kuberak there generally has the ability to give me what I need for completing my side quests there, my trials. So reveal all the map encounters and get the my artifacts are restricted, but...
Can you reach the end of this challenge before you start?
I don't know.
Time will tell.
Courier! You happen upon a wounded kobold! Kobolds are in this game! Resting by the side of the road, the small creature's leg sits crooked at an odd angle, and by its side lies a satchel. Mercenary, will you aid me? I am tasked with delivering mail all over the Empire, but while invisible, I wandered in front of a wagon and it ran me down. There's payment in it for you if you finish my list. Sure. That's great. I have 6 things left to deliver, he says, handing over his satchel and list. Right. A list of encounters with the delivery quest trait for you to deliver mail to can be viewed using the item from the camp. Okay, the list is enchanted. Whenever you make a delivery, the payment for it may be drawn from the satchel. Good luck, the kobold says before vanishing. You set off on your journey. Complete all deliveries before ending this run to finish unlocking the shard. Review your delivery destinations in the campfire. By this run, do you mean like this mission itself, or an endless run? That's the question. That is the question. Use an artifact. Delivery list. Yes. You review your delivery list. You must visit these encounters: Spyglass, Mage's Workshop, Soothsayer, Dwarven Haggler, Alchemist, Fame and Shame. Are those random? Or are those very specific and like the ones that I need to go to all the time? So if I pulled this up into a regular level, I just had to go to those 6 locations. Let's find out. I don't know. But wait a sec, we can go back to St. Thomas Day, linger in familiar territory. Why am I keep losing fame for that? Well, it looks like... I'm sorry, but that looks lit up, doesn't it? Is it because it's a platinum? It looks like I could go there again. Damn it all. Your companion is hungry. Yeah, so am I. No. I'm good. Thanks, though. Goblin ambush.
With each step, hoping to survive. Find food if you can.
You think? As you pass through the city cemetery, a band of warlike goblins suddenly burst from concealment to surround you. Samuel said to let nobody in among the goblins. Squeak, stab them up! Boil their bones, drink their marrow! You goblins are fucked. You don't know who you're messing with. You're about to, though. I need to get that what is it? The unique blade? Whoa, look at my helmet! I've got a lizard's head! All goblins will die! All goblins will die! No. And that's another 2 dead. Oh, good job, Veals. Killed him off camera for me. So I didn't even have to finish dealing with them. Please tell me that we find all their spoils. Your companion is close to blood madness. Talk to him at the campfire. You gain 4 fame. Never seen that one before. No, I'm gonna keep the crown of scales, thanks. 15 life would be better for food, you know. God damn it. Alright, let's trade. Buy food. Yes. And food. And let's buy equipment. What do you got? Frontier bar boot. I don't want it. Let's talk to Veals. Holy shit! He is literally on the cusp of victory. We're gonna ask for directions and lose Veals for 3 turns. Growls and melts into the shadows.
Ironic, is it not? The way shadows reveal new truths.
Cool! Reviving your companion will not sate their hunger. I can sacrifice my blood to bring him back. No, thanks! So, we don't want to go that way just yet. We instead want to go this way and see if we can find some fucking cards. Because there's that peasant's son, and it would be nice if I could have the shadow-killing sword before going into that. But, you know, it's just me. Personally.
I hope this works!
Come here, Goblin. Get back here. Goblin bastard. Nice try, but you're dead. Nice try, but you're dead. Can I push you off a cliff? No. I can push your dead body off a cliff, though. Bye! Fool. Goblins, the bastards. One equipment from 2, please. Healing spirits. Tavern wager takes it away from me, that's fine. And more life, I like it. Alright, a duel. Yeah. I'll accept the duel. Brimstone Knight Cassius. Cassius, you fool! You forget who I am. I've bested you every single step of the way. Today will be no different. Don't mind me, just gonna bash you for about 15 minutes here. Nope. Hey buddy, where are you looking? I'm right behind you. Whoa there. Nice try. Still right behind you. You're quite pathetic, aren't you? For a knight. When will you go down already? Lose the fight! Didn't even take a scratch. You fool. Feast of Callus 2. Sure.
Here we see yet another wheel.
I'll take food.
Each different, yet each bearing
Thank you.
their own similarities.
I'm good. I'll take food. Yeah, let some poor schmuck be the king. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna defend him. Poor bastard. Sacrifice. Discarding blessings. I will discard Hertha's wager. Yep. And I will discard Gambler's insurance. Yep. And I will keep Fickle Fate. Okay, so we are going to camp. Hey, Veals. Sate his hunger. Yeah.
Shadows awaken.
Yeah.
Power.
The beast's pupils contract and then brighten to searing red. His yellowed fangs grow as his horns curl. He's ready. And with that, we're gonna move on to the sacred ground. Because who needs the peasant's son and the scouting party? We've revealed all encounters. You approach the mausoleum cautiously, the sounds of goblins clearly drifting from the main door. Inside, you see a band of armed goblins sitting around idly. They seem to be waiting for something. Hello, a goblin voice suddenly calls out, startling you. Are you here for the funeral? The goblin beside you asks. A human, a goblin cries from the within. Protect His Holiness. The ritual mustn't be interrupted. I've got a brimstone and a platinum ally. That's awesome. I like that. We're gonna have to show off the goblin chief. I was hoping we would show off Veals instead. You don't understand. Samuel Pepys, bodyguard to His Holiness, the Grand Bishop of Goblin Town. He stands ready to defend the crypt. Goblin enchanters cast magic spells that are bastardous and full of hate.
You lot have been worth our time.
Yeah, none of that. I want you lot dead. Come here. You're dying. Oh, I hate all of you. Oh, jeez. Dodge it. Excuse me, got a dodge roll. And like that thing's dead. Oh, that's another one dead. I think Veals has this one down pretty soundly. Get him, Veals! Good job! Holy shit! He just tore into that guy. Repeatedly! And he turns back instantly. With the goblin band defeated, you move to inspect the tomb itself. To your surprise, none of the gold sarcophaguses? I thought we said a sarcophagi. Whatever, have been touched. A casket woven from reeds and surrounded by an unusual collection of jewels and hats sits beside a finely carved coffin. A goblin with an enormous domed hat finishes reciting something in a strange tongue as you approach. He always wanted to be laid to rest here with his friend, the old goblin states, before suddenly blowing a horn and disappearing into a portal. Moments later, the woven casket crackles with green magic and dissolves into dust. Good work, mercenary, the bishop says as you collect your payment. It seems you've stopped them before they could ransack the tomb. They were never going to ransack the tomb. Goblins are now stronger in combat. Malaclips is finally roused into a decent state whilst traipsing through a lavender field. Mercenaries, he groans, swatting a bundle of the purple flowers from his face. A big horse! So you're gonna Trojan horse them? After listening intently to his croaky mutterings, you both head back to save the town of Fullhaven with his brilliant plan. The plan is pulled off to perfection just as Malaclips had described. The large horse was a particular stroke of genius, so it was a Trojan horse. Okay. Hey! Justified recovery. Gain 20% life when you defeat an ogre in oh my god. Steel opener, the first hit against Empire deals 50 bonus damage, or Steady Heart. Huge failure is considered failure and precision get. Let's go with the justified recovery. That sounds real good. Ogre blessings. The mercenaries' leader, Lady Lindley herself, is moved to tears. Thank you, adventurers. You have led an old bandit back to the light. What? She blesses you both and vows to leave the town of Fullhaven alone. Oh. You return to the tavern where fates and wages were determined weeks ago to find the same pair of adventurers still spouting tales of their prowess. On seeing you, the large warrior gives a hearty laugh. Still alive, my young friend. You are a good sport. Let me get you a tankard, and you may regale us with more outrageous claims of your abilities. Yeah, goddamn right.